The next one here, problem number 19, asks you to consider the following function. Complete parts A through E below. Here we have y is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 5. And the first thing they ask us to do here is determine whether it opens upward or downward. If you notice that the coefficient for the x squared term is a positive number, so it's going to open upward. Okay. The next thing they ask us to do is find the for B, find the vertex. So using these coefficients here, I have y is on top of y equals a x squared plus b plus c. I can say my a is 1, my b is 6, and my c is 5. So using that information, my b is 6 and my a is 1, I can get the x coordinate for the vertex. The x coordinate for the vertex is a -3. So I can plug that in and find out what the y coordinate is for the vertex. So the vertex is at -3, 4. That's where that comes from. I plugged it in here and found the y coordinate for the vertex. Okay. The next one asks, find the y-intercepts. Find the y-intercepts. Okay. So what I went ahead and did is I factored this out. Okay. So I asked the question here. To factor this, I asked what factors of 5 add up to 6? What factors of 5 add up to 6? So then I said 1 and 5. There it is in factored form. So I set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. That's one factor, x plus 1 and x plus 5. So I set each factor equal to 0 here and I solve for x. One of the factors is a -1, the other factor is a -5. Those are my x-intercepts, -1 and -5. Okay. Next thing they ask here is find the y-intercept. So in order to find the y-intercept, I let x equal to 0. There. I let x equal to 0. And I solve for y. So the y-intercept is going to be at 0, 5. Okay. So using those points, you can graph the line. Because we know where the vertex is going to be at -3 and -4. We know the vertex is at -3 and -4 here. And we know that the y-intercept is going to be at 0, 5 here. So since we know the vertex, and we know the y-intercept is here at 0, 5, there's a line of symmetry. Meaning that there's going to be another point on the other side of the same distance away. There's going to be another point. If there's one point here, it's 4 or 5 units away. Then there's going to be another point on the other side, the same distance away. Using that information, we can graph. We can graph the equation. We have more than that too. We also know where it crossed the x-axis at -1 and -5. -1 and -5. Okay.